On today's video, we're going to give you 5 tips to improve your value in the nightlife security industry, starting right now. Hello, my name is Perry. I'm a nightlife security professional as well as director of security at a large Phoenix nightclub. Here at BouncerTips, we talk about tips, tricks, and we talk about the tools that we use here in the nightlife security industry. If this is the type of content that you're interested in, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also remember to hit that little notification bell so you can get updates of future content. Now if you do decide to hit that subscribe button, please in the comment section leave a little note saying that you've subscribed so I can welcome you personally to the channel. With my 10 plus years working in the nightlife security industry, I'm often asked by employees, what can I do to advance my career and take the next step to make myself more valuable as a security officer? And I often tell them it has a lot to do with luck, hard work, and letting the people know that are in charge that you're interested in pursuing this as a career. But there are 5 tips I can give you to help improve your chances of advancement while building your value within the nightlife security industry. So let's get into it. The very first tip I'll give you is to improve your interpersonal skills and charisma. How you present yourself is very important in this industry. Your body language, your approach, how you communicate all come to play in this industry. So it's important that you work on those interpersonal skills, and here's some of the things you should work on. One is you need to become an active listener. When talking to people, you need to look them in the eye and actually really listen to what they're saying. Make sure you listen to the words that are coming out of their mouth and not think about what your response is going to be to them. Make sure that you're actively listening to what they're saying so you can make better decisions on how you're going to handle certain situations. The second is social awareness. You must be good at reading other people's emotions and being able to determine what their thoughts are across the room. You must always be aware of people's outward emotions, so it's important that you keep an eye on people's body language and their positioning inside the club. Next is to be assertive. It's important that you find your voice and don't cave in on objections from guests at the club. Be firm, but be fair. Be insistent and persistent and listen to the concerns of the guests, but make a decision and make sure you stick to it. Fourth is improve your self-management, making sure that you keep yourself motivated. It's of the utmost importance that you're accountable, reliable, and also responsible as a nightclub bouncer. Next, learn small talk. Being friendly, being open and honest, and outgoing is an important step to being successful in the nightlife security industry. The second tip to improve your value is to improve your outward appearance. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a model or anything, clearly, but you are the face of the establishment, so it's important that you have a good outward appearance. Try your best to stay in shape. Make sure you trim your hair and your nails. Make sure your work uniform is cleanly pressed and fits appropriately. It's always advised to carry some breath mints or some gum because you're interacting very closely to people. But always remember that image does matter, and the better that you can keep your image intact, the more likely you are to advance inside the career. A third tip I can give you is work other events, such as local festivals, concerts, or other local events around that you can get your foot in the door, volunteer for these events, or get hired on for these events because it can give you a different perspective on the security industry. By doing this, it will give you diversity in the skills that you possess, as well as create contacts that you may be able to use in the future. Make sure you click this link right here if you want to learn about my experience working at Summerfest, the world's largest music festival. Tip number 4 is building your knowledge by taking classes in your local area, such as CPR, first aid, or other classes that may be given by your local police or fire department. For example, Scottsdale, which is the next town over from where I live, gave a class on active shooters, and I made sure I attended that class because that's something that I wanted to learn about and wanted to be prepared for at my club. Keep an eye out at local community colleges, local police departments, and fire departments that are giving little courses that you can take to improve your knowledge base and help make you a more well-rounded nightlife security professional. Tip number 5 is to take some self-defense training, whether it be mixed martial arts, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, it really doesn't matter, as long as you obtain some skills to help defend yourself and your employees against getting hurt or injuring somebody accidentally. By just taking a few self-defense courses at local gyms, you'll be able to better handle situations that may arise in the future. I've personally taken several self-defense classes. I've worked with local wrestling coaches. I've worked with mixed martial artists. I've worked with a bunch of people to practice my techniques and make sure I improve my skills in defensive areas. And that was 5 tips that can help you improve your skills, make you more valuable, and increase your chances of advancement in the nightlife security industry. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you hit this link right here if you want to learn more about the nightlife security industry. And you've just been taken beyond the ropes. Have a great day.